So I know Valentine's Day has been and gone already, but I couldn't resist sewing up these really cute patchwork heart coasters. We have a tutorial written by Tamlin that was in the latest SewHayleyJane magazine in the February boxes, and they are so adorable. So I'm going to make them now and maybe put them away for next Valentine's Day, or perhaps give them as Christmas gifts, or you could also give them as gifts throughout the year. You could change the shape. You don't have to do a heart shape. But that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to follow the tutorial with our fat quarters. So the first step is to choose your fat quarters. I'm using 3 of the beautiful pink and red fat quarters that were in February's boxes, one of which I'm going to put aside to become the backing later. And then the other 2 I've cut into strips along the short edge of the fat quarter, and I've cut them into 1 or 1.5 inch strips. And then we're going to sew them together, right sides together. You can do one pink, red, bigger, shorter, or you can go random. It's up to you, whatever style you want to look. I'm going to go pink, red, and then do random sizes. And we're going to use a 1/4 inch seam allowance and sew them all together along the long edge. I'm really loving sewing up these little fat quarter projects. They're so quick and simple, and I've got a great little stash of gifts ready to give out to friends and family come December. So hopefully I will be a lot less frazzled in December, which is always a good thing. Look at that, we've got one gorgeous piece of fabric now made by stitching together lots of strips of fat quarters. So the next thing obviously is to press all those seams, press them open so that they're nice and flat, and then we will come back for the next stage. Okay, now we've got our patchwork piece of fabric all ready to go. We're going to put that to one side, and we need to make our heart-shaped template. So you need to start with a 7-inch square of paper or card, fold it in half and draw half of a heart shape so that the middle of the heart will be where the fold of your paper is. That way both left and right side of the heart will be the same. Cut around your template, and then we're going to use that to cut out the heart shapes of our fabric. So now we've got our heart shape all cut out, we're going to use it as a template to cut 3 hearts, 1 out of our patchwork fabric that we've just made, 1 out of the plain fabric that we've put to one side for the backing, and 1 out of some Insul-Bright. Insul-Bright is an insulated fabric that I've bought from First for Fabrics, and it's just a really great layer. If you're making something like oven gloves, it acts as a wadding, but it also helps to protect from heat as well. Okay, the next stage then is to layer up your pieces and get ready to quilt them together. So you're going to take your backing piece and you're going to put it right side down on your table. You're going to put your wadding piece in on top of that, and then you're going to sandwich that with the patchwork design on top. It's up to you if you want to quilt it. You can either stitch in the ditch along the patchwork seams that we did before. You can do wiggly quilting design, or you can leave it blank. I'm going to stitch in the ditch. So I'm going to keep those pieces together and sew along these seam lines here, just to keep all the pieces nice and tidy together. Okay, we are on to the finishing touches now. It is looking so cute. The last stage then is to sew a line of top stitching 1 inch from the edge all the way around the outside edge of the heart, and then we're going to use pinking shears to trim and tidy up the edges and give a nice decorative finish, and that is it. So on to the top stitching. So going around the top curves of those hearts is really, really tricky. So take it super slow. If you have your needle in the down position, you can lift the presser foot up a little bit and just very gently ease the heart around the corner. Ta-da! It is all finished. It's not 100% perfect because it turns out I haven't used my pinking shears for a really long time, and they were covered in glitter, which can only mean that a few years ago I used them to make Christmas tags out of old Christmas cards. Don't advise doing that with your pinking shears if you want to use them for fabric. So it's a little bit tatty around the edges, but it's got that really cute handmade feel to it. So if you're going to give this as a gift to someone, I think they're still gonna absolutely love it. The top stitching around the top edges of the heart was really tricky and went a little bit wonky, but I don't mind. I think it's still really, really cute and I'm really happy with it. So there you have it, 1 patchwork coaster. Obviously you can make 2, or you can make a set of 4 or 3 even. It's up to you to give as a gift, but I am still really happy. I think it's really cute. And then you've got the plain fabric on the back as well, which I've missed a little bit with the pinking shears, but that's okay. I'll go over that in a minute. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know if you're going to give this a go in the comments. Subscribe if you aren't already subscribed for more Fat Quarter tutorials and other amazing sewing content goodness. And I will see you all next week. Bye.